Hey, thanks for checking out this video. So I'm sitting here waiting on an engineer, and I thought I'd do a quick video and upload it to YouTube and whatnot. I want to talk about the 5 things that I feel are really important in order to be successful in roof sales. I'm going to name all 5, and then I'm going to break them down a little bit. Number 1, attitude. Number 2, appearance. Number 3, you got to have a sales skill set. I wanted to make sure I didn't say that wrong. You want to have above average and over the top customer service skills and techniques. And then last, you need to be committed. You need to be committed to the process, the cycle, the time frames. You got to put in the effort and the energy. So those are the 5 things I feel are really important. Attitude, obviously going back to number 1, you got to have the right attitude. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that's in a crappy mood, sending off bad vibes. You want to be positive, you want to be energetic, you want to be exciting, you want to be enthusiastic. That's how you separate yourself at the door or talking to somebody while you're out prospecting. Number 2, appearance. You see how I'm dressed? Commercial sales or residential sales. I try to dress up a little bit more than my competition, especially on commercial deals. And walking in, I try to go in undercover. Other times I will wear a company logo on my shirt if I'm helping the guys and the team members working in a neighborhood. It really depends on what you're trying to accomplish, what type of neighborhood you're in, but you definitely want to always look professional. You want to not be wearing a hat when you're knocking on doors. People can think that you're a hoodlum. That's just a subconscious thing that you'll find out to be true. And you want to look right. You want to have a good looking truck, clean looking truck. You want to have good marketing literature. All these things are important. It's all part of the puzzle. Skill set. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to have a really good pitch at the door, and you got to be prepared for any objection or any rebuttal or anything they're going to try to tell you. You got to be ready with an answer. If they say, hey, I'm not interested, you want to say, sure, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're not interested. If you weren't interested, you would be calling me. I won't be knocking on your door. Just one great example. But you want to be prepared at the door to have your pitch ready and know what to say, know how to respond to what they're going to say. Everybody's going to have their reactionary defense responses, and you want to be prepared for those. And then also, just being on top of your game, obviously. Another thing that's super important is the customer service. So there's going to be a lot of competition, and what you do to differentiate yourself from your competition is what's going to stand out. And what I mean by customer service is providing value, going above and beyond what maybe your competition is going to do. Build a rapport with them. Make a connection. They want to deal with you. 99% of the time, the company that you're selling for doesn't even matter. They're buying you. They like you. They like what you're saying, what you're doing. They're connecting with you. Half the time, they don't even, meet anybody else for the company in some regards other than the installers. And last is you got to be committed. You got to be out there every single day prospecting, filling your pipeline, being in the neighborhood. Sometimes you can go into a neighborhood when you're trying to break it open and sit in that neighborhood at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, when everybody's leaving, bringing their kids to school. Sit in the front and park your truck with your vehicle stickers apparent. Wave to everybody. Get out and talk to people. You got to be committed. There's going to be a lot of sacrifice if you want to make a lot of money in this business. You got to work nights. You got to work weekends, doing paperwork on Sundays. You got to be committed. If you get committed and you do all the other things I mentioned to you, you're well on your way to doing really well in this business. So I hope you find the information in this video helpful, and thanks for checking it out.